Hey, John here from Beta Brothers Cyber Productions. In this video, I'm going to show you a few guitar maintenance tasks that are simple and easy to do yourself. If after watching you find that this was worthwhile, please give us a thumbs up and a like, and subscribe below to get notifications about upcoming videos. Let's get started. So I've got my Black & Decker electric screwdriver, and it's a battery-powered screwdriver, and it's got an adapter end for the tuning machines, which just comes in and out like that. We're going to quickly take the strings off of this Telecaster. I'm going to restring it with D'Addario 9s, and then we're going to also do some maintenance on the neck, and we're going to clean up the metal, and we're also going to do an intonation adjustment. So I've got the bottom strings off, and what I'm going to do here is I have a cloth with a light spray of WD-40, and I'm just going to take the film and the dirt and the dust off the neck pickup and the bridge assembly here. When I get the other strings off, a little higher strings off, I'll do the other side. I'm also cleaning volume and tone knobs, and then the plate for the pickup selector and the cover for the tone knobs. I'm going to wipe off any excess WD-40 with the dry portion of the cloth. I'm going to take the dust off the finger guard and just clean this up generally. Okay, we're going to lay in some nut lubricant in each string groove as we go along. And again, I'm doing the bottom three first, then I'm going to do the top three second. I'm also going to apply Gibson fretboard conditioner. I'm going to put a couple of drops on the cloth, and I'm going to give it a light coating on the fretboard. Do the whole length, and I'm also going to apply to the other side of the fretboard, but when I get the top strings off, I will reapply it. Okay, fretboard is conditioned. Let's put on the strings. I'm going to start with the bottom strings, and I'm using the D'Addario NYXL, the 09 to 42 gauge. Okay, we're going to get these strings on. I'm going to use Gibson's Luthier Choice string cleaner and lubricant. I'm going to coat the strings as I put them on. Again, this is not a video about putting guitar strings on the guitar. It's more about general maintenance, but let's show you this and get this process started. So I've already dampened the cloth, and we're just going to run the length of the string through the dampened cloth. That's all there is to it, and we're going to put these on the guitar. So I've put the string through the bridge, and I've got it through the tuning machine, and I just want to show you that I'm going to pull it up a little bit, about 6-8 inches, to give it some slack, and then I'm going to start winding it. So the string is through the slot in the tuning machine, and we're going to use the electric screwdriver just to, with the adapter, and tighten that up like that. And we'll get that on, and all the other strings also. So the strings are on. I've already checked the frets for any corrosion, for any rust. They're perfectly clean. But before we start tuning the guitar and check the intonation, there's a few other steps that I want to go through. I want to check all the screws, and I want to blow some air into the switch of the pickup selector. And then, to finish everything off, we're going to polish the body with some polish. So checking the screws, I'm going to go to every screw on the fingerboard. These are tight. The bridge assembly, it's tight. The control plate, that's also tight. We're in good shape. The most important nuts that I want to test are for the guitar strap. And both of these are going to be fine. They're tight because I always maintain this. Okay, I want to point out something on the output jack. Of course, we've got 4 screws there, and you want to make sure that those are tightened. But also just check the nut. This is nice and tight, but if that is wobbly and that is loose, the thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to rotate it from outside. That will just turn the guts inside of the guitar and rip all your wiring apart. So what you have to do, and I've made a video on this before, and I'll put the link to that below, is you have to take the plate off, pull the plate out, holding onto the nut on the outside, turn the nut on the inside nice and tight, put the plate back in place, and you're all set to go. So again, just do not twist this from the outside without taking that plate off. Lastly, I have some canned air, and we're going to go blow some air into the toggle switch. Okay, we've got the Telecaster turned around so you can see this side, you can see the switch. What we're going to do is going to blow some air into it so that we can clear the dust out. Change the position. So again, that's going to clear dust out of the switch. That may cause static when you're switching from one pickup to the other. Okay, strings are on, screws are tight, we're looking good. There's just one more thing that we have to do before we worry about tuning and intonation, and that's to stretch the strings. And I'm going to do this once or twice a day for the next few days until I feel that I'm locked in with the strings, they're properly stretched, and they're going to hold their tune. So here's the way we do this. I'm going to clamp down with my hand at about the 3rd fret, and I'm going to pull up on each string. Now that's going to stretch them out. Obviously that's going to take them out of tune, but we want to do that for maximum tunability. All right, again, pull them up. I'm not going to stress the nut or the tuning machines. I'm just going to stretch like this. And then we're going to come back and tune the guitar, and I'll be back in a few days to finish this up. Okay, intonation is checked, and again that means checking the tuning for each open string, and again each string at the 12th fret. Now this is not a video about how to check intonation. I'm going to make another one soon about how to check and set the intonation for a Telecaster. So for now, let's get right into the final cleaning, and I'm just going to use a soft bristle brush just to remove any excess dust that might be here. I don't want to polish into the guitar. And again, I'm going to use a cleaner. It's the Dunlop Premium 65 Cleaner Polish. I'm just going to spray a little on the soft cloth. I could spray it on the body of the guitar. I could also do the back. I'm not going to do that for the sake of time. So I'm just going to look to wipe off any excess grease or fingerprints or grime. Make sure I get the sides. And again, that's just the top surface of the guitar. And that is it. We have a well-tuned, well-intonated, and a well-cleaned Telecaster. So thanks for watching, and I hope you found the information useful. Please feel free to visit our website at www.garagebandits, that's one word, .online for additional guitar tips and other related content. Bye-bye.